SkyVibes.
Beyond the western edge of Wales, where the cliffs fall violently into the Irish Sea, South Stack Lighthouse stands alone against the storm. The wind never truly rests here. It tears across the headland, carrying salt, mist, and the distant cries of seabirds circling the rocks below. Waves crash endlessly against the dark stone cliffs, carving the coastline with the patience of centuries. And out there, separated from the mainland by a narrow bridge suspended above the sea, the lighthouse waits, small against the immensity of ocean and sky, yet unshaken. South Stack is more than a landmark. It is a meeting place of earth, sea, wind, and time itself. Wild, untamed, and unforgettable. For generations, its light has swept across these waters, guiding sailors through darkness, fog, and winter storms. A signal of hope at the very edge of the world. Standing proudly against the restless waters of the Menai Strait, the Llanddwyn Lighthouse rises from the rocky shores of Llanddwyn Island. Its white tower has become one of the most recognizable landmarks on the Welsh coast. Watching over these waters since the 19th century. Surrounded by crashing waves, shifting tides, and endless skies. The lighthouse was built to guide sailors safely through one of the most challenging stretches of sea around Anglesey. Though no longer active, it remains a symbol of guidance and resilience, standing firm against the forces of nature. But beyond the lighthouse lies a story far older than the tower itself. A short walk across the island brings us to the ruins of St. Dwynwen's chapel, nestled among the windswept grass and overlooking the sea. These ancient stones mark a place of pilgrimage, dedicated to Dwynwen, Wales's patron saint of lovers. According to legend, Dwynwen fell deeply in love with a prince named Penmon. When their love was forbidden, she was heartbroken. One night, an angel appeared to her carrying a magical potion. After drinking it, Dwynwen was freed from her sorrow, and Penmon was transformed into a block of ice. The angel then granted her 3 wishes: that Penmon be released, that true lovers find happiness, and that she would never marry. Her wishes were granted, and Dwynwen devoted the rest of her life to faith and helping those seeking love. For centuries, pilgrims traveled to this remote island to pray at her chapel and seek guidance from her sacred well. Today, the lighthouse and chapel stand together above the sea, one guiding ships through uncertain waters, the other preserving a legend of love, sacrifice, and hope. Rising from the waves on the coast of Anglesey, St. Cwyfan's church appears almost unreal. a solitary chapel surrounded by sea, standing on a tiny tidal island known as Cwyfan. Known as the Little Church in the Sea, this medieval sanctuary has faced the power of the ocean for centuries, but it was never meant to stand alone. Long ago, the church was built on a narrow stretch of land connected to the mainland. Year after year, storm after storm, the sea slowly claimed the coastline. The land disappeared beneath the waves until only the church remained, isolated, surrounded by water, and suspended between earth and ocean. At low tide, a narrow path emerges from the sea, allowing visitors to walk across to the island. But when the tide returns, the church is once again cut off from the world, standing quietly within the rhythm of the ocean. The church is dedicated to Saint Cwyfan, a Welsh saint whose story has become woven into the landscape itself. Local tradition speaks of a man devoted to solitude, prayer, and the sea. Some say the island feels protected, as though watched over by something unseen. When the mist rolls in across the water and the waves circle the ancient stone walls, it is easy to understand why legends still linger here. For generations, fishermen, pilgrims, and travelers looked upon this small church as a place of refuge and faith at the edge of the world. And even today, life continues within its ancient walls. At the eastern tip of Anglesey, where the waters of the Menai Strait meet the Irish Sea, lies Penmon Point, one of the most dramatic coastal viewpoints in North Wales. Where powerful tides race between the Irish Sea and the Menai Strait, stands one of Wales's most distinctive maritime landmarks. Llanddwyn Lighthouse, or Black Point Lighthouse. Rising from a small rocky islet just offshore, the lighthouse was first illuminated in 1838, built by the renowned engineer James Walker to protect ships navigating these notoriously dangerous waters. Its striking black and white bands were designed to make it instantly recognizable, even in poor weather, helping mariners distinguish it from other lighthouses along the coast. The need for a lighthouse here was urgent. Strong currents, submerged rocks, and unpredictable weather had made this stretch of water a hazard for centuries. Positioned between Anglesey and Puffin Island, Trwyn became a vital guide for vessels traveling to and from Liverpool, once one of the busiest ports in the world. For nearly 200 years, its beams swept across the sea each night, warning sailors of the hidden dangers below. Though modern navigation has transformed life at sea, the lighthouse continues its watch, standing as a reminder of an age when lives depended on the reliability of a single light in the darkness. Beyond the lighthouse lies Puffin Island, a small island with a remarkable story of its own. Known in Welsh as Ynys Seriol, it was once home to a 6th century monastery founded by Saint Seriol. Today, the island is uninhabited, but its cliffs and grassy slopes support one of Wales's most important seabird colonies. Together, the lighthouse and island form a landscape where human history and natural history meet. One protecting those who cross the sea, the other providing sanctuary to the wildlife that thrives upon it. Every landscape has a story, and every journey leaves us with something new to discover. If you've enjoyed traveling with me today, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and click the notification bell to join me on future adventures. Thank you for watching, thank you for your support, And wherever your next journey takes you, I hope it's filled with wonder. Until next time, safe travels, and I'll see you in the next adventure.